Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to kind of come at you with a magic video. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, but mulligan now, no. This is you might be looking at my hand and think, well, what in the hell are you playing? I am playing kind of an interesting deck that I just found out about. I've been playing a little bit. It's called Oops All the Spells, and it is a straight up turn one combo deck. Just turn one win combo deck. Basically, if they don't have Force of Will or enough mana to cast a hard counter, and you don't end up drawing into a certain set of cards, you win the game. It's pretty great. So it looks like we might actually be able to do it here. Oh, see, that's one of the cards that we can't be drawing. We can still do it if we have 3 of them, but it's just going to be less safe to do. Because I'll explain the combo here in a minute. See what we get off of these draws here. What do you have in your hand? So he's playing Goblins. Okay, we just lost the game. So, well, actually, maybe not. Because we actually have quite a bit of mana in our hand. We might be able to just hard cast Lab Maniac, because he's one of the cards that we absolutely need to have on the field as part of the combo to use here. So we'll throw that out. It's just going to make it harder. We'll throw this out. Cast Crow Mox. We will... what will we pitch? We need to pitch one of these things. Usability... yes, we will pitch the... thing, because we can always go get it with Summoner's Pact. And then we will cast this. Pop you. Black mana. We need at least 1 black mana for the combo, and then we need at least 1 green to cast everything else in the deck that we might run into. Oh, okay. Well, we lost the game. So, yeah, hopefully we can try this again and actually get it this time. Because, yeah, the whole thing is there are a couple of vampire dudes from Ravnica that make you mill until you hit a land. Well, this deck doesn't run any lands, so what you do is you mill out your entire deck. Necromoebas activate. They come out on the field. You flash back a Cabal Therapy to search their hand for counters, and then you flash back a Dread Return to bring back an Angel that brings back all the humans in your graveyard, which will bring back Lab Maniac and a Wizard. You then activate the Wizard to tap Lab Maniac to draw a card. There are no cards to draw, so Lab Maniac triggers and you win the game. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck. We need that. We can't hard cast that. We need that in the grave, so we're going to mulligan. See, you need to mulligan really aggressively with this deck for it to work. And if they have Force of Will in their hand, you just lose the game. So, actually not a bad start here. So, because we have a Dark Red. Hopefully we can draw into a... mana source of some kind, like a Lotus Petal or something. Alright. Select you. Pay 2 life. Don't have a Force of Will. Pretty please. Oh, you're playing Goblins. You can't do dick against me. The only way I can die is if I kill myself, which is very semi-likely in this deck. That is bad. Select player, you. That's very bad. But we could, in theory, Cabal Therapy ourselves. So what we're going to do, we're going to, because we haven't actually lost yet, because we can still just pitch this in the grave if we Cabal Therapy ourselves. We're going to exile Spirit, throw up a Tinderwall, And that pops for 2 red. Alright, that gives us some mana. Hopefully we can draw into something decent and not draw into our combo pieces, because we need those to win. So this guy's playing Goblins. So Goblins not so great against a combo. I don't. Oh, so I guess he just can't. He decided not to play anything. All right. All right. Let's sacrifice that. Play you. We need a black mana. That'll get us into that. That will get us into that dark writ that we'll need. Yes, we have a Chrome Mox. We got it. We fucking got it. All right, we have the combo. So you guys will get to see how this works. So we'll throw Mox down. That'll let us pitch Dread Return. Good, because that Dread Return really worried me, because that is a important part of the... Or wait, does that exile? Or does that send to the grave? I think that exiles, actually, so... you may exile. Okay, so we do not want to get rid of Dread Return because it exiles. We're going to get rid of this Dark Ritual. And we will be able to... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We will play this guy. And then we can Cabal Therapy ourselves, get rid of this Dread Return, and hopefully we won't draw into any more combo pieces, because we need those. Those are important. Those are very important. So yeah, we just have to hope we don't draw into a combo piece, so, you know. Tap that. Throw out a Cabal Therapy. Do that. And then we will Dread Return. We'll name Dread Return. Dread Return. Alright. So, next turn, assuming nothing horrible happens, like we draw into a Lab Maniac or something stupid like that, we should have the, should have the kill. Because Goblins can't really do anything against a combo like this. I mean, they could side in some Mind Break traps or something, but even then. Alright, so check this out. This is awesome. Alright, so we do that. We use his effect to mill until we hit a land. But we have no land, so we just mill out our entire deck. Necromoebas happen. Okay. Yeah, Necromoebas happen. I am a little worried about Mind Break Trap, so, usability. Yes. So we'll Cabal Therapy one for that. So, yeah, once we get these Necromoebas out, we will Cabal Therapy for a Mind Break Trap, because I am a little worried about that, because a lot of decks that don't necessarily run, yeah, he saw it coming. But, yeah, alright. But, yeah, what would have happened is we would have... Oh, did he disconnect? Oh, no. Alright. But, yeah, that's basically the whole thing. You get Necromoebas out, you Dread Return for the... You Dread Return for the Angel that brings back everything, and then you activate the Wizard to tap Lab Maniac. Well, it can be... it can tap any wizard, but I think Lab Maniac's your only target. So you tap Lab Maniac, and then you draw, you can't draw, and then you win. Yeah, this is the lady that lets you draw, but we can't have her in our hand, so we're gonna have to mulligan. Yeah, tap an untapped wizard you control. So we're gonna mulligan. because we don't need her in our graveyard. Or in our, we need her in our graveyard. This actually isn't too bad. We have 2 draws. So, we'll see what we get off of the... Well, actually, we're going to be drawing 3 because he's going first. So... Or wait, no, we want to go to end. So we can pop our... oh, hey, it's a Rashidian Port. Not really going to hurt us because we have... we don't run lands, so... Yes, that is what I like to see. We need a black source, though. All we need is a black source. There's our black source. We got it. We got it. So, well, maybe. We still need to... Okay, and then we can cast him, and then we can exile. Alright. Yeah, we got this. We're going to cast you. Play you. Exile Spirit, because it doesn't really matter. And then exile you for the mana. Cast you. Tap you. Sacrifice you for black. And then exile you for the mana so we can activate his ability. Yep, yeah. Alright. Alright, you guys didn't quite get to see it, so I will go into deck editor here. Yes. Make deck editor run a little bit smoother. Alright, so what we have here, let's load up this deck. There's also a version of this, because it was heavily inspired by a Vintage deck. There is a version of this deck that I play in Vintage that runs like the Moxes and shit. So, here's how this works. Kind of do this. Alright. How it works is you use either Undercity Informant, or, what's his name? There's another... Yeah, you either use the Spy or Undercity Informer to mill until you hit a land. This deck has no lands, so you mill out your entire deck. Necromoebas activate. Okay, so you get those on the field. You use the flashback cost for Cabal Therapy to search their hands for counters if they haven't already countered you by this point, which, if they're any good at Magic, they should have, or if they've played this deck before, they should have. You flash back a Cabal Therapy for a Force of Will or a Mind Break Trap or whatever counters you think they may or may not have. You do this once. That pops a Necromoeba, and then you Dread Return. You use the flashback for that. That costs 3. So then that wipes out your Necromoebas. You bring back Angel of Glory's Rise, which brings back every human in your graveyard, which is all your Undercity Informants, and all your Undercity Informants, your Laboratory Maniac, and your blue wizard chick. Where is she? Laboratory, there we go. It brings back Laboratory Maniac and Azami, Lady's Scrolls. So you get those on the field. You activate her ability because she's summoning Sickness, but it has no cost, so you can just do it. You tap an untapped wizard you control. So you tap Laboratory Maniac. You draw a card you don't have. His ability triggers. You win the game. The interesting thing about this deck is that, like I said, it's either all or nothing. If you draw your combo pieces, you can just kill yourself. Sometimes you can draw them and get away with them, like I did. And, you know, I Cabal Therapied myself to put the Dread Return in the grave. Sometimes you can, if you draw a single Necromoeba, you can still technically win it, but you leave yourself open for counters and stuff. So yeah, the thing, it runs Gitaxian Probe to draw cards. Dark Rituals is just a mana buff. Same thing with Cabal Ritual. It uses Summoner's Pact to get Elvish Spirit Guides, because even though if with the Pact cards, if you don't pay the mana, you lose the game. The reason the deck runs this card like it does is because it's supposed to kill in one turn anyway, so there should not be another upkeep for me to lose. So yeah, it's just a very very kind of fun all or nothing deck. Very, very easy to lose with. I mean, if they cast Force of Will on you, see, the Force of Will actually changes its card text if you're playing this deck to target player loses the game. So yeah, it's if you get countered, or if they wipe your graveyard or something, it's almost impossible to win with this deck. But the whole idea is it can win on turn 1 fairly consistently enough that they shouldn't really have a chance to do anything to you. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I do have a WordPress that you can go to and kind of check out. I'll put a link to that in the description, along with the Facebook or Twitter that you can also follow me on. Don't be afraid to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Will out.